You will need to get credentials when you come to this step in the wizard, right? It says your YouTube channel is not authorized. Select to authorized. So you need to select this. At this point, it will say YouTube channel authorization required, and it will say that you will be redirected to setup media page where you need to watch the how to get credentials video, upload your credentials file, click authorize new channel to connect your account. After authorization is complete, return to this page to continue. So go ahead and click go to setup. So it brings up this, and then here it says YouTube credentials and watch how to get credentials here. And then you click on this thing called choose file to upload the credentials. So let's do that. So click on watch how to get credentials. So you can obviously, you're watching this video right now. That's why you're seeing this. Now to go to Google Cloud Console, just click on this link here. Now, if you're a first-time user, you'll get something like this. I agree for the terms of service to use the Google Cloud. Just say okay, agree and continue. And in this screen, you should look for select a project at the top left next to Google Cloud. Right? So click on that. Since you have no projects right now, let's create a new project. Okay. So now the name of this project should be something like this. You should say the company name which you are giving these credentials to. Say Tana Media, and then put your account details. So in this case, this is Ayurvegan, so I would say Ayurvegan, and so it says that once you put it, you cannot change it. Okay. So you should copy this. So copy this name, right click, copy, right? And you don't have to select a location, just click create. You're going to use this 2 more times, the same name. So it's creating the project. So once the project is created, you can either select project, or you can go back to the select project here and select it. I'm just going to click here to open it. Now, once you first open it, you'll see a screen like this. For most users, you will see a nice screen like this where you'll see the left menu, Google Cloud with API and services and a dashboard and everything. Some people may not see this. Some people you will see a different board. But what is important that you find this thing called API and services. It could be at the bottom, or sometimes you have to click on the view products. Like here, I'm clicking on view products at the bottom, and then you will see this one API and services here, right? So one or the other way you have to find this one, and then click on that API and services. So once you click on that, you will see on the left hand side enabled API services, library, credentials, OAuth consent scene, page usage requirements, etc. So what you need to do is, the first thing you need to do is you should go and your project is selected already, right? Sanatana Media Ayurvegan. Okay. So click on enable APIs and services. Now, once you are there, search for YouTube. Now, you will see in the drop down YouTube Data API v3. Select that. So once you are there, click on that. And then here you will see an option here, enable. So click on enable. So once this is enabled, you'll come back here. Now at this point, what you want to do is you want to create credentials. So click on this one, credentials menu on the left. Now here, once you see this on the top, you will see create credentials with a plus sign in front of it. Click on that and then select OAuth client ID. This is very important. You select the right one, OAuth client ID. Now, it will give you some information, but then it says that in order to do this, you must first configure a consent screen. Okay, so on the right hand side, it will give you a button. So click on that button. And once you click on that, you will see this get started. Go ahead and click on get started. And here you put the same name that I have given you earlier, the same name that you wrote for the project. Should be same thing as this, and then here you can only select your email address. So select your email address here for this account, right? And then click on next. Now here select external in the audience, okay? Audience external, okay? And then click on next. And then here you can put our email address, sanatana.media.us@gmail.com, okay? This is a developer contact information, okay, or application contact information. So click on next after that, and then select in the finish section, select I agree, and then continue, and then click create. So once this is done, then it says you haven't configured any OAuth clients for this project. So you can click on this create OAuth client, clicking create OAuth client here. So here, see, it brought to the same screen. So here, application type. Here you should select a web application. It's usually the first one. So the first here is the web application. So once you do that, now you're going to paste the same name that you copied, which should be the same name as this one, right? So So I'm just pasting that. Now here it says, authorized JavaScript origins. You can ignore that. Now for this one, authorized redirect URIs, you need to get that from our website. Go back to the website, and here is the authorized redirect URI. So just click on this copy icon here. Click on copy. It's copied to the clipboard. Come back, and then click on add URI, and then just right click, paste it. So just make sure it says service.sanatanamedia.com YouTube OAuth 2 callback. Okay. Now after that, just click create. So now it prompts you to download it. So go ahead and download the JSON file. So just put it somewhere. If you want to name it with something specific, like I'm going to name it, specifically with this account name. So I would in the beginning itself, so I know which account this is for. Okay. Now click OK. Now we're almost done. We have to do a couple more things. We have to go to data access. Directly below the clients, there is something called data access. Click on data access and click on add or remove scope. Okay. Now here, next to filter, the text filter, you can type in YouTube again. Now here it will say https googleapis.com auth YouTube. Select that. Okay. And once you are done that, select this one, YouTube data API v3 scope is auth YouTube. Manage your YouTube account. Once you selected that, click update. Now, once you update it, will show up here your sensitive scopes, and it'll show up here, same one, YouTube data API v3 scope auth YouTube. Manage your YouTube account. Now, once you're done, once you see that, just click on save here. It's very important. You click on save. Come to the audience, right? Click on audience on the left hand side, and then here you will see publish app. So I'll click on publish app. And then just say confirm. Now that's it. You're done with this step. Now what you need to do is you created the credentials and you downloaded them. Now you need to upload those credentials to the website. So go ahead, come back to the website, close this tutorial, and now click choose file in the same screen. And this time select your file which you downloaded. See, I named it Ayur-Vegan, right? So I select that and I click open. So once it's done, it will reload the page and it will show you the same name that you added. This is your credentials, Sanatana Media Ayur-Vegan. And then it will say authorized channels, and there are no authorized channels here. Now you're done with getting credentials. Next step is to authorize a channel.